Hello, my name is Katie Truss. I'm your host today. I am the owner and one woman behind Fabulous Food Finds. Hopefully, you're here because you have one of my Fabulous Food Finds tasting boxes. If you're new to them, I put them together every 3 months. And the most recent one, which hopefully you've got, and the reason for all the sparkles, is the Festive Tasting Box. Now, it's not not your usual kind of Christmas hamper. You won't find mince pies or Christmas puddings in there, but you'll find things that will hopefully lift your festive season and also see you through into the cold months of January and February until your next box as well. But we're looking at kind of like spices, citrus flavours, things to go with cheeses, things to cook with, and lots of sort of mulled spice flavours as well. So hopefully you'll find something really cool. I'm going to talk you through all the products in the boxes. I'll do a slight pause between each one so that I can split them out, so that if you're just tasting one, you can go with your, this is new by the way, QR code. So before, this was just like a list of products with a few details, and now I've put these QR codes. So if you scan your QR code, it should take you to a page on my website, which will have a video as well, hopefully. I'm a bit behind on time this year because my daughter's been poorly, so yeah, that's the idea. So you can find them out. Normally I host like a live guided tasting. It's always the Thursday after I've dispatched the boxes, and it's about an hour and a half of me talking through the products. I'll introduce some of the makers onto the call as well, and it's a chance to kind of have a little bit of feedback on the products, ask some questions, and it's a really lovely community actually. So so we will work our way through them. I'll do them in the order of the tasting menu as well. So let's start with the first product, which is Bowtree's Pember Cloves. Now, the reason I buy things from Bowtree Spices is because they are basically they started with Kampot peppercorns, which is in Cambodia. Now, what champagne is to wine, like the very best, Kampot pepper is to peppercorns. So they're super great. They had a farm out there, Bowtree Farm, and then they decided, actually, we're really good with spices. Let's create an A to Z of spices. So they went all around the world sourcing like the very, very best spices they could. I decided on cloves for the Christmas box because we use a lot of cloves at Christmas. I'll stud onion to put it into my bread sauce. We always have quite a traditional ham where we crisscross the fat, rub it with brown sugar and mustard, English mustard, and then a clove in every little diamond as well. Also brilliant for things like mulled wine. Also put them into like Mexican recipes, and clove is actually one of the flavours in one of the spices in Chinese five spice as well. These are super special from Zanzibar in Tanzania, and the kind of flavours that you should get there is a bright flavour, warming, sweet flavour from the cloves, almost might get pineapple, and you should get a tingly sweetness. So that's the Bowtree Pember Cloves. Second one is a local company to me. So Cocoa Collective. So Cocoa Collective is owned by Sarah and Charles. They are based up here in North Norfolk. So if you don't know, I live in a little village called West Runton, and actually on the back their company is based. The company the details are based in West Runton, which is their father's house, which is near to me, and they're based in Cromer. So when I was growing up, my parents had a property on the seafront in Cromer, which was a lovely hotel or B&B and pub called the Bathhouse, and next door was a cedarwood cafe, and there always used to be like Sarah and Charles running around, and they're similar age to me, so I'm like 43, and it was really lovely because I used to get ice creams there and see them growing up as I used to go up to visit my grandparents before I lived up here. I used to live in Essex. So anyway, they are the children of this neighbour, and they make really amazing chocolate. They are committed to sustainability, so you'll not find any plastic in their packaging. They only buy from ethical and sustainable cocoa growers. So this is a Colombian chocolate, and then it's brought together with Christmas spices. So in there you've got cinnamon, coriander, caraway, nutmeg, ginger and cloves, and a little bit of vanilla as well. So a really gorgeous dark bar, so it's 60%, so not too dark, but hopefully you'll love this. And I love the packaging as well. They wanted something that looked like wrapping paper but not like tacky wrapping paper, and I think they fit the bill there. So this should be a really lovely, smooth but gently spiced chocolate. You'll find that you will get some of the spices, you'll taste them because they are actually the spices rather than like an oil or a flavouring. So it's all natural, so a really nice way of having a spiced chocolate. So yeah, Cocoa Collective, and that's their Christmas Spice 60% dark bar. Third one is Smoked Bishop's mulled wine spice bags. So I absolutely love this packaging. How gorgeous is that little dangly bag? Now, Smoked Bishop is a cocktail that appears in Charles Dickens's Christmas Carol, which is basically a mulled wine recipe. So with this, you literally just add mulled wine, some sugar, and then heat it up. You've got little spice bags in here, I'll show you, because they're really gorgeous. We've had mulled cider twice now, once with Old Rosie, which is quite strong, but like a cloudy cider. Worked really well. Didn't need much sugar added to that one. And then I was feeling a little thrifty, so got a bottle of Sainsbury's own kind of dry cider, like a Strongbow style cider, and actually it worked really well with that as well. So you get these gorgeous silk, biodegradable silk bag of whole spices. So in there you can see you've got cloves, you've got bits of star anise, and you've got what else is in there? Allspice berries, and then yeah, star anise and cloves. So that's that. Smell of Christmas. And then you've also got cinnamon quills in there to float as well. So if you want to welcome guests to a gorgeous smelling house full of mulled spicy flavours, you want to put that on the hob. Also works with apple juice if you're not a drinker. But yeah, I absolutely love this, and it's great to find out more about the Christmas Carol recipe as well. Make a really good little thing to hang on the tree too. So that's Smoked Bishop, and that's their mulled wine spices. 44 Foods is the place to buy them. There should be a link on the website. Third one, so fourth. Oh, this one, look how gorgeous that is. So this is Pandeli's Makhani sauce, which is basically like a butter chicken. I met Amit Panwar from Pandeli recently. So they used to have a pub kind of restaurant in Malvern, and they only recently decided, actually, let's go to just bottle our amazing sauces. So they say gourmet grade Indian foods for 55 years. So they've been cooking really amazing, like traditional North Indian recipes for many, many years. Old Delhi artisans, very, very cute. So their Makhani sauce is all sorts in here. So you've got, it's a tomato base with fenugreek, aromatic whole spice, and a rich and creamy cashew masala. So really gorgeous. So I thought this would be brilliant with leftover curry, or even your leftover vegetables to make a lovely curry. Some of the herbs and spices in there, you've got ginger, you've got garlic, melon seeds, fresh green chilies, coriander seeds, muscovado sugar. This is it, you know, it's not just like normal sugar, you know, it's muscovado because that flavour really makes a difference. You've got kasuri methi, you've got red peppers, kera, celery, mustard seeds. How so good. So these guys have also just got into Selfridges, so you'll find them on the shelves there. I think it's such a beautiful bottle, and actually when I'd finished the one that I tried, I put some rosemary in there on my windowsill because I thought it was just so pretty. But yeah, Pandeli Makani. What's next? The taste of Christmas. So this is Hullabaloo's citrus lemonade, pure and simple still lemonade. So there's no sparkles, there's no artificial flavourings or preservatives. The sugar is just real sugar rather than like an artificial sweetener or anything like that. So loud and proud. This one's won 2 stars in the Great Taste Awards. Always look out for these awards, especially if they're sort of 2 or 3 stars. It does really mean that they are really outstanding. You've got flavours of lemon, you've got orange juice, and you've got grapefruit in there. They're based down in Somerset. Lovely sustainable company, trying to reduce uses of plastic and things like that. So nice glass bottle. They also do larger boxes, you know, like, you know, you get your wine in a box, so they do those in there as well. So really gorgeous. They do loads of other flavours, so if you like this, try the raspberry if you're going to place an order, or the wild berry is really good as well. And they do an elderflower and mint, and I love them. And they're still just like the original lemonade. It's just really, really good as well. So that's Hullabaloo's still citrus lemonade. And actually, I think this is the taste for me. I love the boxes of the clementines and mandarins you get at Christmas. And this just brings that to the table. Mix it with things if you like vodka, gin. You can have it as a mixer, or really great soft drink on its own. What's next? The beautiful Nonya Secrets sweet chili. As you can see, I've already cracked into this one because I absolutely love it. So you'll see it's quite a runny sweet chili, which is brilliant for drizzling. It's great for rice, it's great on fried chicken, it's great for dipping all of your like prawn toasts and party food basically, and really good in a cheese toasty. I just love it. So Maureen is the kind of palette behind Nonya Secrets. She does work with her partner John as well, who had restaurants across the city of London, like Singaporean restaurants, and they realised that actually people really wanted the quality of restaurant quality curries and sauces that they did. So they have a range of really gorgeous Southeast Asian, mainly sort of Thai, Singaporean inspired sauces. So this one is the red Thai curry mix, and she's basically put all of the spices there, brought it down, so all you have to do is grab these sauces, put in coconut milk and then your protein and vegetables, and you're there. It's really, really lovely. And that sweet chili, I just think, is so good. And when we were at the Good Food Show, Maureen had a bottle, and Michelle Roux Jr. walked past and she said, "Oh, Michelle, would you like a bottle to try a bowl of my sweet chili sauce?" And he said, "Oh, no, I've already got that in my cupboard." So what an accolade that Michelle Roux Jr. thinks that her sweet chili sauce is, worthy of being in his cupboard, which is really awesome. The flavours in there, so some of them have some like Thai, like fish sauce in them, but this one there's apricot in there, there's garlic, vinegar, chilies, and then sugar, and so it's really basic but just so good. The balance is sweet, it's sour, it's tiny bit salty, and it's just so good. So Nonya Secrets sweet chili. You see, most of these things I buy because I love them myself, so I'm using them at home too. So we're going to go over the page. Next one is our Taste of Game crisps. Again, I've got through most of these. So Taste of Game are an organisation promoting people, encouraging people to eat more game. They've worked with Just Crisps and Just Oil to create these crisps. This one is grouse and windberry flavour, which is totally vegetarian vegan, so it's okay, but the flavours are slightly savoury. You've got a thyme herbiness there, and you've also got sweetness from the windberries, which are like blueberries but slightly smaller, and they're kind of purple all the way through rather than with blueberries being like white in the middle. So these are got a great crunch, perfect for snacking on, and you get a really good big bag so you can share if you want to. They also do a wild boar one, a partridge, and then a grouse, a duck one, sorry. This is the grouse. And a duck with plum as well. But yeah, really well. I love these ones, and they've gone down really, really well. And they're gluten free. Taste of Games, grouse and windberry crisps. So what's next? Cookies. They are pretty unique fruits. So this is the Thai mango. So it's the Keo mango varieties. And you've got a really gorgeous, softly dried mango. So sometimes the mango that you get can be so tough and leathery. This is super soft. Let me have a really soft but still chewy. We've also potentially got a banana flavour in your box. But you've got that gorgeous tropical fruitiness from the mango. I think mango is one of my favourite fruits. Is my favourite fruit. But sometimes don't you hate it when you get a bad mango that just doesn't taste of anything? It's rock hard. What else can I tell you about these? So these are a B Corp. They also do lovely, gorgeous other dried fruits that are kind of a bit more unusual. I love the packaging. No sulfites in there, so there's no preservatives. Nice small pieces. They've also got a Great Taste Award. I actually judged these for the Quality Food Awards, and I think they did win an award there because we loved it. And just beautiful, a bit more grown up, not really a kid's kind of snack. Love these. Yeah, so that's Kooky, pretty unique fruit. Next, so this one's exciting. Himalayan pink salt from Cave. And in the box you should have both a fine and coarse salt. That will depend on my dad's efficiency of being able to differentiate between the two colours and get one of each into each box. Because this is a family affair. Like, I literally do all these boxes, decide what goes into them, and then get help from family and friends where I can to pack them as well. So this company is unique in that they don't use middlemen. They are based in Pakistan, and they have caves of their own that they mine. This is gorgeous. Look how pink it is. And I don't really know a huge amount of about Himalayan pink salt. I know it's supposed to be really, really good for you. So loads of health benefits like aiding digestion, helping your heart, helping mood. So I mean, all those things worth a try, right? So you've got the coarse one, which is great for grinders, and also, sorry, some of the pink salt you can get has got quite a lot of dirt in it, grit, and impurities. So this is super, super pure. That's their kind of selling point. And then the fine one, again, sort of single origin, so you know where it comes from, really premium. And I love these little packs. And the fine is obviously ground down. And so this one really good, say, if you're making pizza dough or baking, so that there's even distribution. This one great for grinders. Yeah, so it adds a really lovely, I love salt anyway, so I could dab into this. I love it. So for any of your needs really. And here's a lovely mineral richness. So yeah, Cave. Next. Gingerbeard preserves. So Gingerbeard has been in boxes before, and I absolutely love everything they do. I'm surprised. I was sent a box for celebrating their 10th anniversary recently. I was like, how does this magic? Basically, his preserving skills, his ability to match flavors and combine products from other producers. So with the cranberry, apple and walnut chutney, they collaborate with Reg the Veg to get their veg in. So there's the really tart, sharp apple, and you've also got dried cranberries in there, walnuts, and then the gorgeous port to kind of add richness and body to it. Brilliant with cheeses, great with in like a ham or turkey sandwich. And what else has he put in there? Some spices in there, some orange and some mixed spice and a bit of salt. I think this is just a really great all-round good chutney. And Harry, who has the ginger beard, if you've seen him, if you're a Good Food Show regular, many of you are, he's got this huge ginger beard, but also a huge swirl of ginger dreadlocks on the top of his head as well. Very cool guy. And the other one I chose was the Seville orange and whiskey marmalade. So this has got the gorgeous bitter citrus notes from the Seville oranges, which are known for their bitterness, really good for marmalade, and it's got Scotch whiskey in there to give that smokiness. You've got almost caramelly flavours, a little bit of a woodiness. They say put it on toast, crumpets, put into cakes. You could glaze a ham with it, which would be really, really perfect. And it's single malt Scotch whiskey. So again, like I was talking about earlier, they are choosing things not for their cheapness or because it's, you know, they got a good deal on it. It's because it gives really good flavour. And also time goes into these chutneys and marmalades. The exact, you know, they're not whizzing them through a factory to get them done as quickly as they can or putting preservatives in. They're doing them the right way so that they're absolutely brilliant products. And if you do go on to buy more from Gingerbeard Preserves, his hot sauces are brilliant. He did a hazelnut truffle stout chipotle plum chili jam. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Which is really, really gorgeous if he's got any of that left, because that was a limited edition as well. But yeah, so that was Gingerbeard Preserves, Seville orange, and whiskey marmalade. Next is you have a packet of Fitzbilly's Chelsea Bun biscuits. Now if you buy them direct, you'll get them in this lovely little packet. They are based around Fitzbilly's Chelsea buns, so they actually use some of the buns in the biscuits. They're a gorgeous crunch. You've got the currants, the fruitiness from the currants. You've got some cinnamon in there as well, and then you've got that lovely kind of cakey, rich, sweet caramelized flavour from like the Chelsea buns. Really, really good. And if you haven't heard of Fitzbilly's, it's a chain of cafes or bakeries in Cambridge. It's been going over 100 years. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, like afternoon teas and lunches, but they're known for their Chelsea buns. And obviously putting a Chelsea bun into a box would be really, really difficult. So this is the next best thing, which is their Chelsea bun biscuits. Really gorgeous, so you can get lots of hampers and things like that, and they did introduce a discount code, but I think that might have expired now, so if you're really keen, message me and I'll sort that out for you. So that's Fitzbilly's, and they're gorgeous Chelsea bun biscuits. Then one more, saving the most fun and addictive to last. Crack. So if you like dime bars, you will absolutely love this. So imagine gorgeous sheets of butter caramel, like crunchy butter caramel, and then it's spread with a gorgeous milk chocolate, Belgian milk chocolate, sprinkled with pecan nuts and then salt as well. So you've got that amazing combination of sweet, sort of salty, nutty, caramel, chocolate, oh, all the good things. And actually I might just have to open this one and show you, because all the boxes have gone out now, which is amazing. So I'll show you a shard. So they're all different sizes. This one's quite a big one. So you've got salt on there, glistening, you've got the pecan nuts, you've got the layer of chocolate, and then crunchy caramel in there. So I'm going to try. So good. It's a really new company. They make all of this up in Yorkshire. They use good old-fashioned ingredients. So say real dairy farm butter, crunchy brown sugar, creamy Belgian chocolate, and then the highest quality local rock salt, and then raw pecan nuts. So you know, they're really trying to put in the best that they can. I'm really try it. It's really fun. Make a really good present. Crack. Brilliant. Well, that was the end of our tasting. I hope you found some really cool things. As I say, take a look at the website. You've got all the products on there. You've got links to their website. Thank you very much for buying a box. It's been brilliant to introduce all these fabulous things. If you don't know, I do a 3-monthly subscription. You can cancel anytime, you can pause anytime, just really much easier for me to know how many I'm buying for. And it's $39.95 every 3 months. So yeah, sign up now, and it would be lovely to share my finds with you. Thank you very much for joining me, and have a wonderful festive time, and Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.